Okay, good morning. So I'm gonna make this, that sucks. Let's start over. Good morning. So this is gonna be a 20-minute video, just to get us moving, take a break from work, get away from the computer, lengthen through the spine, get some movement through that spine, through that body. So we feel better after all the sitting we've been doing. So for this one, I'm gonna use some light weights. I have 3-pound weights. And this is gonna be, like I said, just 20 minutes. So 3-pound weights, 2-pound weights are fine also. You're always welcome to go a little bit heavier, 4s or 5-pound weights. That might get a little bit into the neck and shoulders though, so kind of watch that. And if those weights get too heavy, make sure you listen to your body and set them aside. So we're gonna go ahead and start that timer 20 minutes from right now. So we'll stand on our mat, feet parallel, hip width apart, soft bend in our knees. Let's take a big inhale, bring our fingertips to the ceiling. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Use our exhale, round it, or let everything hang heavy at the bottom. Head hangs heavy, arms hang heavy. While we're there, let's bend one knee and then the other, pedaling our legs out. Feel that stretch through the back body, through the low back. Let's come back to center, gently nod our head, yes. Gently shake our head, no releasing any tension. Big inhale there with our exhale, scoot the abs, slowly roll up, restacking the spine one piece at a time. Head's last to come up. When it does, let's roll the shoulders back and down one more time. You're gonna grab those weights, elbows in tight to our side, palms facing each other, and we're just going to lift our heels and lower. So feet are parallel, lift the heels and lower. Starting to find our balance, think weight heavy in the big toes, and we've got 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower. Now let's bring those legs tight together. So this is gonna be a little bit more of a balance challenge here with those legs tight together, smaller base. And we're gonna lift as we press those arms out and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower, and 4. Think lower with control, 3, 2, last one. Now let's lift and hold. We're gonna hug a tree, back to center and lower, and lift, hug a tree, back to center and lower, and 4 more, and open, close, elbows come in tight as we lower the heels, and lift, open, close, elbows in tight, 2 more. I think really engaging through the core. Oops, I fell. Last one. And down, shake it out, let those arms come long. Roll the shoulders back a couple times. Roll the shoulders forward a couple times. Shake everything out. Let's bring the heels together, toes apart. Palms in tight to our sides. Elbows in tight to our sides. Palms face each other. Now same thing, we're gonna lift those elbows up and lower. And lift and lower. Just getting some movement through the shoulders here. And lower. And 4, 3. Elbows or heels will come apart as we lift. Back together as we lower. 2, 1. Now we're gonna add on. We're gonna lift, open the elbows, close and lower. And 5 more like that. Lift, open, close, lower. We should be starting to feel those calves working, feel inner thighs working. And 3. And 2. And 1. And lower. And shake it out. Okay, let's go ahead and bring those feet wide, externally rotated. So wide, we just want a natural rotation, open there. Think as wide as feels good for us. And we're gonna bring those elbows wide. Palms face forward. We're gonna sit it down and stand it up. Think elbows pulling down out of the shoulders, knees tracking over the second and third toe. Feel those inner thighs working, feel the glutes working. And 3, 2, 1. 1, let's bring it down, hold it down, bring the palms to face us. Extend those arms, and we curl as we stand up. And curl. So getting some work through the arms and through the biceps. Elbows pulling toward each other. And 3, 2, 1. Hold it down there. Bring those arms out to a T. And stand up, arms close. And close. Think resisting those weights on the way down. Warming up through the lats, again, getting movement through the shoulders. And 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Roll the shoulders back a couple times. Roll those shoulders forward. Good. Step the weights off to the side. We're going to turn to face our mat. Let's bring the feet wide. Externally rotate. Big inhale, fingertips to the ceiling. Turn the palms away with our exhale. Let's dive it forward. Think lengthening through the spine, through the hamstrings here. And then round it forward. Let's walk our hands over to the right ankle. Take the right hand to the ceiling, looking up at our fingertips. Feel that stretch as we pull the chest deeper to the thigh. Inhale there. Let's exhale through center, walk over to the left ankle. Take the left hand to the ceiling, looking up at our fingertips. Pulling the chest deeper to the thigh. Inhale there. Exhale back to center. Heel turn those feet back into parallel. Soften the knees if we need to. Bring the hands to the mat. Walk the hands forward. Walk the toes back. Find a plank. Scoop the abs. Tuck the pelvis. Neck is long. Think strong through the shoulders. We're breathing. Checking in with our body. We really want everything working here. Everything active. Think about that lengthening through the spine. Creating space between the vertebrae. Undoing that sitting we've been doing. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's set our knees down. Open those knees wide. Stretch them back into a child's pose. Really round out the low back. Okay, we're going to come on up into a side lying position. So we're side lying on our form. Top leg is crossed in front, bottom leg reaching down below. Lift that side body a little bit, strong through the shoulders. Point the toes, and we lift, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest that foot down. Now take that top foot on top of the leg. Now we're gonna lift. It doesn't have to be a super random bend. We should feel more work right at the waistline and the side body. And 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Let's tuck that bottom leg under. Extend the top leg. Come down to our elbow. Head is in our hands. We're in that suit model pose. Foot is flexed. And we're going to lift. And lift. Think side body lifted just slightly off the mat. Core is active. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Bend that knee into tabletop and press it out. And bend it in, press it out. Just getting some movement through the hips here. Maybe eventually starting to feel some warming up through that glute. Outer part of the hip, that abductor, medial glute. And 3, 2, 1. Press it out, hold it out. We're going to sweep those toes forward. Flex the heel back. Sweep it forward. Flex it back. As we flex back, think about this extension through the front of the hip. Lengthening through the hip flexor. As we sit, they get short and tight. Some of y'all know that's like when we ride in a car too long. Stand up, those hips are tight. And 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to sweep that leg forward, hold it, internally rotate the toes, tap the floor, and tap, and tap, and tap. So we should be starting to feel some warmth right here through the medial glute. And 2, 1, hold it, externally rotate the toes, and lift, lift, lift. Check in, are we still engaging through the core? And 3, 2, 1, and bend it in. Move it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to roll over onto our back. Knees are bent. Let's cross that top leg that we just worked for me. It's the right leg, ankle over the other knee. Press the knee open, get a little bit of a stretch there. If we'd like, we can thread our legs, our fingertips between the legs, pull that other thigh into our chest. We'll uncross legs, feet find the floor. Let's take a right before we go to the other side. Arms are long. And we're going to start with some imprint to neutral, just some movement through the low back. We exhale, imprint that low back. Inhale, rock out to neutral. Exhale, imprint that low bar spine. Inhale, rock out to neutral. Pulling the belly button in as we tuck the pelvis. One more. With our next exhale, let's scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis, peel the hips up. Inhale at the top, exhale, slowly roll down. Think engaging the inner thighs. Think about finding this movement through the spine. Setting that spine down one piece at a time. Finding more mobility each time we roll down. More of that lengthening through the spine as we peel up. Arms are long, fingertips spread. Wrists are flat, triceps pressing into the mat, and we've got 2. Last one, let's peel it up, hold it up. We're going to hinge at the hip. Tap the tailbone to the mat, right back up. Think pressing the knees over the ankles, creating work through the hamstrings, and 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift and hold, big inhale there. Exhale, slowly roll down. Let's hug our knees into our chest. Rock side to side, round out the low back. Okay, we're going to reach over to the side. Grab our hand weights. So we have those weights right next to us on the mat. Weights are on the floor and they're sideways. Fingertips are resting on that weight, so on that center part of the weight. Feet are flat, tailbone is heavy. We're going to roll the weights away from us as we lift the chest. Inhale to lower. Think about maintaining that neutral spine. Press the weights away. Inhale to lower. And 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift, hold. And then pulses further, further, further. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, roll it down. Let's open our arms to a T. Let the knees fall to the left as we turn our head to the right. Inhale back. We'll exhale through center, rotate in the opposite direction. Big inhale there. We'll exhale back to center. Let's hug our knees. Use our exhale, roll it up to seated. We're going to turn over onto the other side. So other side for that sideline work. We're on our form, strong to the shoulder, bottom leg is extended, top knee in up to the ceiling, foot finds the floor. Lift through that side body, point the toe on the bottom leg, and lift. And lift, and lift, and lift, and 4, 3, 2, 1. So we should feel some inner thigh work there. Let's bring that foot now onto top of that leg, make more side body, and we lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. We're going to tuck that bottom leg under. Top leg is extended at hip height. So just flex. We're going to lift the leg. Oops, I forgot. We're going to come down to our elbow. There we go. And lift. Think still lifted through the side body, engaging through the core. Gaze is straight ahead. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Let's bend the knee into tabletop. Press it out. Think about keeping that heel in line with the knee. Letting it come forward. We're not trying to kick it back. We're losing all that work when you do that. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out there. We're going to point our toes, sweep the leg forward. Flex it back. Again, really focus on this pelvic stability, not letting the top hip roll forward and back. And we want that little bit of extension through the front of the hip here. Squeeze through the glute as we sweep back. And 5, 4, check in. We're still lifting that side body slightly, engaging through the core. 3, 2, 1. Let's sweep the leg forward, hold it internally, rotate the toes. We tap the floor and lift. and tap, and tap, and 3, 2, 1. Hold it, externally rotate and lift, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. Come down a little bit. We're going to roll over onto our neck. Cross that ankle we just worked, so that top ankle minus the left now. Over the other knee, press the knee open for a stretch. We'll thread the hands between the legs, pull that thigh into the chest. We can still kind of use our elbow to press the knee open if we'd like. And we'll uncross those legs, feet find the floor. Again, reach over, grab those weights. So arms are along by our side. This time we have the weights in our hands. We're gonna lift those arms, lift the chest. The weights are hovering even with our hips. Bring the right leg to tabletop and then the left. If this doesn't feel good with the weights, you can always ditch those weights and do this without. We're gonna inhale, extend arms overhead as legs extend, exhale back to our hips. Inhale to extend, exhale back. And 5. Use that big exhale. 4. This bothers our neck, rest down the head and chest. 3, 2, 1. And right back down. Let's hug the knees. Rock side to side, bend out the low back. Let's go ahead, bring those feet wide, externally rotated. Arms are long by our side. Let's stack the weights, one end on top of the other. So now instead of having our hands on the floor, we're on top of those weights. We have a little bit less stability here. We're going back to those articulating bridges. Scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis, peel the hips up. Inhale there. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale as we rock out to neutral. Exhale, peel it up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down. So 3 more like that. Finding more mobility through the spine. Getting that lengthening as we peel up. We should feel more in our thighs, more glutes here. We should feel like we're not getting quite the same lift we did before. 2 more. Bridging is the best thing after sitting for a long period of time. Last one, we'll lift and hold. And we're gonna hinge at the hips, tap the tailbone down and lift. And tap and lift, still pressing down into those weights. A little bit of support there. And 2, 1, lift the hips high, clamshell the knees closed and open. Getting movement through those hips, feel the inner thighs, pull the knees together, outer thumbs open. And 3, 2, 1, open the knees as wide as the shoulders, keep them in, little pulses higher, higher, higher. 3, 2, 1, hold it, close the knees, pulse higher, higher, higher. 3, 2, 1, inhale there, exhale, roll it down. Let's hug our knees into our chest. Rock side to side, round out the low back. We're gonna use our exhale, roll all the way up to seated. And we're gonna come on up and stand. Bring those weights with you. Okay, we're gonna stand sideways on our mat or lengthwise on our neck. Let's take the left foot forward, right foot back. A little bit of lunges here, a little set of lunges. And then we're gonna stretch it out and roll it down. Okay, so arms long by our side. We're gonna lunge it down as those arms come up to shoulder height. And right back up, palms face into each other. Both knees bend, both extend. And 3, 2, think weight heavy in that front heel. Last one, all the way back up, turn the palms to face behind us. Come down into a partial lunge, hinge slightly forward at the hips, nice long spine. And we lift behind us, and lift, and lift. And 3, 2, 1, hold it there, come back up, arms are long. We lunge and curl. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way back up, arms are long. One more time. Come down into that partial lunge, hinge slightly forward and low row. Pull those elbows up by our side. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and right back up. Shake those legs out. Kids turning to the other side. Okay, so we have left foot forward, now we have right foot forward. Left foot back, weight heavy in that right heel. Arms are long, palms face behind us this time. And we lunge, arms come up to shoulder height. and lunge. Think about pressing through that heel, pressing through the glute. 2 more like this. The last one, hold it. Come down into that partial lunge. Palms still face behind us, hinge it forward. We're gonna lift the arms up behind. Again, opening through the front of the shoulders, getting that extension through the chest, through the pectoral muscles. And 2, 1, hold it there, come on up. Arms are long and they curl. If you want to mix this up, you can move to a hammer curl. And 3, 2, 1, all the way back up. Come down into that partial lunge, hinge it forward, and low row again. And pressing up through the triceps. Elbows come up to our hips, or to our waistline. 3, 2, 1, all the way back. Let's shake those legs out. Let's set the weights to the side. Stand feet parallel on our mat. Let's take a big inhale, bring our fingertips to the ceiling. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Grab the left wrist in the right hand. Stretch up and over to the right. Big inhale there. Exhale to center, switch hands. Stretch up and over to the left. Inhale there. We'll exhale back to center. Turn the palms away to face away. Press those arms down. Interlock the fingers behind us. Lift those hands up behind us, opening through the chest, through the shoulders, leaning slightly back into that stretch, into that extension. With our next exhale, relax the shoulders, arms come long by our side. Big inhale there. With our exhale, nod chin to chest and melt it down. Let everything hang heavy at the bottom. While we're there, bend one knee, and then the other, pedaling our legs out. One more time to each side. Let's come back to center, gently nod our head yes. Gently shake our head no. Take a big inhale, feel that rib cage expand laterally across our back. Exhale, scoop the abs, slowly roll it up. Restacking the spine one piece at a time. Heads last, stick them up. Roll our shoulders back and down. Back and down again. Keep them there forever and ever and always. So hold one hand up. Give ourselves a high five for getting out of our chair and getting moving. So it's a short 20-minute workout. I'm gonna make a couple more of these every day. Or every week, I don't know about every day. So thank you for playing with me. Remember to get up and keep moving every couple of hours. Don't let yourself sit all day.